Hi, my name is Louise Clark, and today I want to deal with the agenda regarding the immigration and the game. Because a few months back, when they had all the people like in Epping campaigning against the Bell Hotel, and then they moved them all out of the Bell Hotel into the Britannia, which was like a 4-star hotel, and it didn't make sense. And that's what I said at the time, because it's like you're trying to incite people, because why are you using a 4-star hotel when you've got cheaper ones? Have you run out of cheaper ones and all this stuff? And it's like, what is your agenda? And there's money being made in these hotels. And then when we've seen Trump now with his ICE, and ICE are like just killing people, and they're not like, oh, let's go and get the immigrants. It's like, let's just go and get all the people non-white, and then we'll prove later that, you know, they're going in their workplaces and taking them out, and like they've got to prove later, and they're taking them all into detention, taking the children. That's the true agenda, let me tell you that. And then it's like, yeah, all in the name of, oh, you don't want all the immigration in. Now it all starts to make sense, because you've got Nigel Faright going, oh yeah, we're having ICE style, and then you get, because they've incited all the people, and they're bringing out the racism in people that weren't being racist before. But it's like, because they're like, oh yeah, look, all these immigrants just coming in on boats, look at them all, and they're all raping our kids. And that's all twisted nonsense, because they might be raping, but so do all the other races, as I've said before. But they ain't fighting against them, they're only fighting against the immigrants. So they're doing it in the name of, oh, save the children, save the children. And yes, save the pissing children, because the children are in trouble, let me tell you that now, because there's a lot of money being made on children. But what's happened is, because they've riled everyone up by giving the people coming on boats hotels, the 4-star hotels, that's annoyed everyone. Therefore it's getting them all primed and ready and going, we want an election, we don't want Kier Starlin, right? But you don't want Kier Starlin, but even the Tories let in all the immigrants, because it's the same game, because it's the same players at the top, don't matter whether they're right or left. And then they've come along with Nigel Faright, and he is like, oh, we're bringing ICE, like Trump will fund it, right? And Trump just wants all white. I've got all that on the other video, right? So it's like, yeah, and then you might go, oh well, I don't really like the foreigners, don't like them if they're not white anyway. But let me tell you something, before you therefore campaign for Kier Starlin to like have an election, then you vote in Nigel Faright, then you get ICE, and they're already started on all the immigrant stuff, right? And then you realise, oh shit, because the prisons are run by foreigners, right, immigrants, right? The hospitals are run by foreigners, immigrants. The schools are run, the care's run. So when you sling them all out, who's going to be running the prison? Who's going to be running social services? Who's going to be running the schools? Who's going to be doing all the care in the care homes? Because it ain't going to be your white people, because they've all been trained and indoctrinated. No, we ain't working for pennies. No, let the foreigners come in and pick the grapes, right? So therefore you're being played, and that's why they let all the immigrants in, because they could have dealt with it. I've got no issue with immigration. I do have a little bit of issue with like when they were bringing thousands, put them all in Ireland in a little village, right? No, that ain't the answer. It's got to be controlled, and they weren't controlling it, and they ain't controlling it, but they're not controlling it deliberately so that you vote for Nigel Faright, right? So I'm telling you, do not vote for Nigel Faright, do not vote for Kier Starlin. Yeah, they're all a mess. We need to sort it out a different way, because that ain't the way. And I'm telling you now, they'll take the parents, and then the children go to care, and care ain't run by a government or nothing like that. It's run by private industries, and them children are trafficked, and they ain't got no rights, no voice, right? And they live their little foreign ones. Oh, do you get what I mean? And then it's like they're going in and like taking people that are like American citizens, ICE, right? And just arrest, and they're American. And so it'll be the same here, that they'll just arrest all, it'll probably be non-white, right? And you might not like non-white people, but you need them, right? And it's like they're arresting them and putting them all in the detention centre. Like now we're putting the boat people in the army barracks, and then they don't like that. But it's like, no, you can address it. You can address it, but you don't want to address it because you want to justify bringing in ICE. And then ICE is killing people, just shooting them, right? And acting like real oops, right? And so I went on that AI bit where it tells, you know, ask AI. So I said, oh AI, why is ICE killing people? And it said, oh well, they've been told they've got to deal with people aggressively. So please think before you go, oh yeah, we like Kier Starlin, and have a good day. Bye.